Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm gonna talk about Animaniacs. Uh, yes, I started watching Animaniacs in September of 1993. I was 7 years old at the time, and it was around the same time I started watching Power Rangers. Now, Power Rangers was still my favorite show at the time, and Animaniacs came in second, at least for the time being. You know, um, Yes, and I remember the characters Jacko, Wacko, and Dot, as well as the other characters like Biggie and the Brain, the Good Feathers, Butters and Mindy, Fluffy Squirrel, and Reader and Runt. And as a kid, I enjoyed watching it. Oh, and one of the episodes I remember mostly was the one that had Elmira from Tiny Toons guest star. And it was interesting to see how the Warners would react to her on the show, and they had some trouble at first, but then they kind of solved the problem by the end of that segment. Now I think it was in 1995, or at least before September of 1995, that I heard that Animaniacs was moving to the Kids WB. Of course, at the time, I didn't know what numbers to press on my remote so I can watch it. So for many years, well, not many years, but for some years, I have been able to watch an episode of Animaniacs, whether it was reruns or whatever was new at the time. Now, eventually, I don't know if this was in 1998 or 1999, but sometime after I discovered the Kids WB, I learned what numbers to press to watch it. Well, I think it was one weekday afternoon where I found an episode of Animaniacs, and it was one I'd never seen before. Oh, and back when me, my sister, and a cousin of ours were really little, I remember there was one time where we pretended to be the waters, but it was a game we used to play. Now, yeah, so I started watching Animaniacs again, but the Kids So You Beat this time, and not only that I was watching on weekday afternoons, but I was also watching that on Sunday mornings. So, around the time I was switching from Fox Kids to Kids WB, depending what interested me at the time. Now, yes, well then, oh yeah, and I did see that Star Wars episode. I don't remember it was 1 hour, half hour, but Animaniacs, they did a parody of the original Star Wars trilogy, and I enjoyed. Also, Animaniacs, they made fun of many stuff. While I was watching it, like celebrities, shows, movies, you name it. And there was also some jokes in it I didn't get as a kid because probably the adults understood those jokes, but as a kid I didn't get it. I mean, when I was older that understood what it was, but it's amazing that that show got away with it. Also, I have did see the movie Wacko's Wish. We were supposed to be some kind of a closure to the Animaniac series. It was more like a parody of a fairy tale. Yes. Now, afterwards, I do remember that reruns of Animaniacs would air on Nickelodeon. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Animaniacs have had a spin-off. For example, one that spin-off was, of course, Pinky and the Brain. Of course, I didn't watch much of it. And of course, that show led the Elmira Pinky and the Brain. But I think that show only lasted for one season. And yes, I did enjoy it. And also, I mean, I did enjoy Animaniacs. And of course, I have heard that there's going to be, oh yeah, and right now episodes of Animaniacs, well, last I heard, they're on Hulu. And not only that, but I heard there's going to be a reboot. Of course, with the directions that these children's shows are going these days, then, well, if you are a parent, you have to keep an eye out, make sure what the reboot is planning to do, and, so you can decide whether you to let your children watch it or not. But yes, I enjoy anime as a kid, and yeah, it was a fun show for me to watch. And I guess that's all I can say about Animaniacs for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.